Hey everyone, my name is Nina and today I have another box from AssetDrop. The last one I did I was very pleased with. I had a lot of fun doing the little miniature display piece we did, and if you haven't seen it you can check out that video up here. I will link it so you can go watch that after you watch this, of course. So today we have another one, and this is the October 2019 box. So again, a little bit late, but one day hopefully I'll catch up. So let's unbox this and see what's in store for us. Hopefully it's a project that I can do. Like, each box normally has like a theme or a specific technique or something to work on. So we'll see. Okay. Opening is the same as the last one, and painting guide, and here we go. Let's see what's in it. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Candy. I actually like these. I'm pretty sure these are vegan, so yay, thumbs up for that. You can't see me do that, but yes, candy, very exciting. And the next thing we have here is something from Serious Play. It's water effects. Okay, so it's part A and part B, so I guess you have to mix these. And there's gloves in here as well, because I'm guessing you have to wear gloves. It also says that on the bottle if I read it. Okay, so water effects, that's pretty cool, especially because, as I think I've mentioned a few times before, I have a Deepkin army that I'm working on. So water effects and things like that is obviously super cool. We have 3 paints here from the army painter. I have some of their paints already. Some of them I like and some of them have been very disappointing. So I'm very excited for these colors since I don't have them. We have the Babe Blonde, the Phoenix Flames, and a Mythical Orange here. Okay, cool. I don't paint a lot of yellow, so that's gonna be fun to experiment with that. We have a ton of this stuff here, obviously. Then we have a miniature. It's a guy. There's no picture of what he's supposed to look like, but I'm sure there is a picture of him in the little booklet. And I guess that's the main piece. There's another thing here. It looks to be maybe a boat. Like one of those, what's in Venice, I think they have them. I don't know what it's called. And then we have something else here. Venice? No, yeah, it actually says so here. Venice Canal Scene. Okay, so there's actually a whole display thing here because that's all that's in the box. So we get a whole display, and we get a boat, and we get a guy and some paint. So let's just see what we are supposed to do. What is the thing here? Let me just go with this super quickly. Okay, so the thing we have to do here is object source lighting. So his lantern he's holding that will cast some light on to him, and that's like what we're working towards, making that happen. And that's something I've never worked with before, but that's definitely gonna be interesting. So yeah, now we unboxed everything. I very much enjoy the fact that we have 2 things to paint here. Object source lighting is something I've been wanting to dip my toe into for a while, but I've always been a little nervous that I might not be good at it at all. And often when I see people do it, they use airbrushes, which makes it look a lot easier. And I don't have one of those because I don't think I'd be good at that either. So having this box forced me a little to try something new is very cool, and I really enjoy that. So getting these boxes to kind of push me to try something new is very cool. I also very much look forward to playing with water effects because I normally use nail gel and just nuke the models under UV light for a few minutes, and that normally works out just fine. But maybe trying something that's actually meant to make a water effect and not to go on your nails is something that could be fun too. Anyway, I will assemble the models, I will paint it, and then I will return to you guys when we are ready to start the actual object source lighting, and you guys can follow along with me screwing that thing up completely. Hopefully not. Anyway, let's get painting. Okay, so I finished painting the little guy here, and I haven't done a perfect job on him at all. There's a lot of highlights and shading and stuff that could have been done that I decided not to, because that's not the focus on this model for me. I did decide to try my hand at wet blending a little bit on the inside of the cloak, so it goes from like a dark red to a lighter red. and I was debating whether or not the red color would take away focus from the lighting effect we're gonna do, and then I decided that might be a good thing, because I'm guessing my lighting effect here won't be super awesome since it's the first time for me. And I figured I might as well practice some wet blending, because I've only done that like twice before. Also tried making myself a wet palette, which is also the first time I'm working with one of those. So this model is like a ton of trial and error. But I figured we should get going with the tutorial here, and I'm gonna try to continue using this. I made it yesterday, and so far the paint is still moist. Oh, I hate that word, but yeah, we're gonna go with that. I already painted the lantern with the yellow as it tells me to, so we're gonna take 2 of the mythical orange and some water. It says 2 drops of orange and 3 water, and we're not quite gonna do it like that because I wanted to try to do it here. So we're just gonna add some more water and glaze it down like that. And then we'll see. I have a feeling this might not be something I'm gonna be good at, to be fair. Okay, maybe I watered that down too much. Okay, we'll see here. Anyone else uses their nails to test if it's a good consistency, or just me? I don't know. Okay, so I'm a little nervous doing this. It seems so wrong to just start glazing different color where it's not supposed to be as such, but we'll try. I haven't used any highlights or anything on his gloves and boots and stuff, because I figured like this arm over here and the boots, I wouldn't do any effect on there anyway, so you can always do that later if I feel like it. And this one I left because we're gonna do the glazing effect here. Okay, this feels completely wrong and like something that should not be done. Okay, so I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing, but it's a little difficult to get the camera in the place where I can also have my lighting, which is like standing right here next to me, and I can see what I'm doing, you guys can see what I'm doing. But so far I'm still a little concerned that this will end up looking super duper weird, but hopefully it's one of those things that if we keep working on it, keep moving the paint around, it's gonna get better at some point. What is it they say with heart surgery looks like murder when you're halfway through, right? So I'll just add a little bit of this orange glaze here to like the lantern windows. No, what's it called? Glass, the glass panes in the lantern here, just to give it a little bit of a warmer light here. Okay, I think that already helps like massively. So I'm just gonna let this dry for a little bit because it is a glaze, so it's kind of wet, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so I've been playing around with this for a while now, adding more and more of the lighter yellow and a little bit of white and stuff into my mixture here on my wet palette, and I can't really decide if this looks okay or not. I'll show you guys some up-close pictures when I'm done, but I don't know. I kind of like, it shows the effect that we're going for, but that's not necessarily the same as me having pulled this off to a convincing level here. So I'm not sure if I'm satisfied or not, but I don't think it's gonna get much better no matter how much I play around with it at this point, because it's not really a glazing effect anymore. It's just me adding more and more paint onto the model, and I'm not sure it's really doing much good to continuing. I think sadly my too much gene kicked in a little bit, and it might not be that good of a final result. But to be fair, I did not expect it to be at all. Like, I kinda planned for this to go, you know, not that great. But I will show you guys the up-close pictures in a second here on the screen, so you guys can judge for yourself what you think. And keep in mind, like the rest of the model I kept very basic. I haven't like highlighted or shaded or stuff on a lot of it because that's not really the point of this exercise. So yeah. Okay, so here are the end results I ended up having, and I think it turned out well enough for a first try. There's definitely room for improvement here, but you can see what effect I'm going for, and if you put the whole display together with the boat and the canal scene and everything, I think it would be quite fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you again soon. Bye!